sir, may I see your wrist? Okay, so next is I'm going to measure your wrist po. Okay, so for the left wrist of the patient, I measured it as 19 centimeter, and for the right is 20 centimeters. So both wrists didn't have the same measurement. So upon palpation and inspection, I didn't felt any nodules and tenderness and swelling to the wrist of the patient, so everything was normal. So next is I'm going to test the range of motion of the wrist of the patient. Sir, can you please bend your wrist down and back? Next, sir, is hold your wrist. Okay. Again, sir, repeat. Down, back, hold. Okay. Next is I'm going to test for carpal tunnel syndrome. For this test is we will perform the Pallen's test. Sir, can you please place the back of your both hands against each other in 90 degrees for 60 seconds. Like this, sir. For 60 seconds. Okay. Okay, sir, put your hands now. Okay, so for the patient's performance is very good, and during the assessment, the patient didn't felt any pain. Next is I'm going to inspect the size, shape, symmetry, color of the hands and fingers of the patient. So, sir, may I see your hand and your finger? Yes, sir. So for the hands of the patient and also the shape, everything was normal, most especially the symmetry. Next, sir, is I'm going to palpate your fingers. So can you please spread out your fingers? Sir, do you feel any pain as I palpate?
None.
Okay. So upon palpation, the patient didn't felt any pain as I palpate his fingers. And also, I didn't felt any tenderness during the palpation. So, next is I'm going to assist the metacarpophalangeal joint of the patient by squeezing the hand from each side. So, next is to palpate the metacarpal of the hands. As I palpate the hand and fingers of the patient, I didn't feel any tenderness and swelling. Next is I'm going to test the range of motion of the hands and fingers of the patient. So sir, can you please spread your fingers apart for abduction? Can you please make a fist abduction? And bend your fingers down for flexion. And then up for hyperextension. Next is move your thumb away to touch your little finger. Okay, so repeat. Repeat natin, sir. Spread your fingers apart. Make a fist. Bend your fingers down. And then up. Touch your thumb. Okay. Okay, sir, you can put it down na po. So, based on my observation, everything was normal because the patient didn't felt any pain and also I didn't see any abnormality. Next is I'll be inspecting the hips of the patient. So, sir, can you please stand up? Okay, sir, you can sit down. So for the symmetry and shape of the hips of the patient is normal. While standing, next is I'm going to palpate for stability, tenderness, and pain. Sir, can you please stand up again? Do you feel any pain over here, sir?
None.
What about here, sir?
None.
Okay, sir. You can sit down again. So as I palpate the hips of the patient, he didn't felt any pain. So next is I'll be testing the range of motion of the hips of the patient. So sir, can you please lie down in the bed? And sir, can you please extend your one knee? Again for the other side. Okay, you can put it down. Next is to flex your knee up to the chest while the other leg is extended. So extended to sir. Okay. The other one. Okay. So next is bend knee and turn leg inward and then outward. Bend niyo po yung knee niyo, sir. Then, yan, and then. Next, sir, is can you please position yourself in a side position? Side po kayo, sir. And then, lift your one leg. Okay, so do it on the other side. Okay, so lift. Okay. So, sir, can you please stand up naman po? And swing your legs alternately. Swing niyo po yung legs niyo, like this. Okay, so the other side. Okay. So, next, sir, is repeat po natin yung ginawa natin. Higa po kayo ulit. Okay, so, next is extend your one leg alternately. Okay, so, next is to flex your knee up to the chest. Okay, so kabila naman po. Okay, next, sir, is inward then outward. Both knees. Okay. Okay, so next is position yourself in the side position, then lift your leg. Lift. Okay, so other side po. Okay, so stand up. And swing your legs po. Okay, so the patient performed very well during the assessment. So everything was normal because he didn't felt any pain as he performed all the activities. Next is I'm going to inspect the patient's knees. Okay, so upon inspection, both knees has the same size